two.
Smile, Marta.
Welcome. It's that time again. This is the Chips and Salsa Show. I'm Alice Lara. Noticeably absent is my partner in radio crime, Don Jorge. Some people know him as George Ortiz. He's working today, but that's okay because we have a great show. This is La Voz de la Comunidad, powered by the Lozada team. And with me today, I have my two beautiful ladies, Cristina Lozada.
Yes, hello everyone. Happy to be here with you today.
And Marta Rodriguez.
Hello, everybody. Thank you.
Who's with Security National Mortgage. We've got a great show, so I'm going to give you just a few seconds because if you just started watching, please share this show or tell people about us. If you miss any part of it at all, come back and watch us. Also, if you download the Central City Radio app, you can go and watch the podcast as well. Please tell your friends. We've been doing the show. I think we're on about a month now. There's always great information, no matter if it's the first time you're thinking about buying a home, maybe you want to sell your home, whatever you need. These guys got the whole package, and they're all professionals. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. We probably should go ahead because this is going to be a big deal. They're going to have, but I want to be here. A first-time homebuyer programs explain. Christina, tell us a little bit about what that's going to entail.
We're going to have on the 27th of this month, we're going to be having our home fair. And that's, we want to invite everybody that wants to come in here to this community center on 24th Street and Baseline. If you're looking to buy a house, this is going to be the perfect fair for you because we're going to have the lenders in-house. We're going to have our title representatives as well in-house, our inspector. We might have an appraiser as well, and our best friends here from Security National Mortgage, which is the best part because they're on the lending side. So if you come in, if you bring the documents that you need to bring, they're going to be able to pre-qualify you on the spot. And the requirements are when you come that day, and if you want to get pre-qualified, they're also going to be talking about the programs, Chinoa program, first-time home buyers program, the Home in 5. And if you qualify, you can walk out of this center with the pre-qualification on hand. What that means is that you're going to be able to buy a house. With that pre-qual, you're going to know for how much you qualify for. All you need to do is call us, call the number below there on the screen, and then documents that you need to bring with you that day is going to be your tax returns for the last 2 years, the last 2 bank statements, and the last 2 pay stubs, and just like your driver's license or state ID, and with that you could get pre-qualified. We're going to have about 7 different lenders that they're going to be sitting here with the computer taking their application. And I mean, it's completely free. It's you don't have to pay anything. Just come and join us. We're going to be giving like different stuff for you to come in. We're going to be having backpacks for the kids.
Freebies.
Yeah, we're going to be having freebies for everyone. So stop by. We might also have some tacos outside, so people that stop by, if you get hungry, then you could grab some tacos there from the taco truck as well.
Tell your friends. I mean, maybe you're not interested, but maybe you know somebody who is, and just bring those few documents like Christina was talking about. And I mean, it's all at one stop. You don't have to think about, where am I going to go?
Yes.
Come here and check this out. If you've been following our show, you'll know that these are professionals. This isn't their first rodeo. I was just asking them, so how many millions did you put in loans and sell this week? Because the market is so hot right now, isn't it, Christina?
It's ridiculous. The market is so busy. There's a high demand of people looking for houses right now. There's low inventory in the state of Arizona, even for new builds. People are have to put their name on a waiting list just because the high demand. They're waiting 3-4 months even before they get called and they can pick a lot to start their new home.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, so I was walking my little doggie the other day.
Okay.
And in my neighborhood, I live here in the South Mountain area, and there's some people you could tell. I said, are you moving in or are you moving out? You know, 'cause
Yeah.
my neighborhood's kind of big. He says, no, he said, we just put our sign up, and we're trying to hurry and get out of here because the realtor already has, we just put it up yesterday, the realtor already has people coming to see our house. I mean, they were almost in a panic to get out of there. And I haven't walked there today, but I bet that thing's already sold.
Yeah, they're selling pretty quickly, so it's a seller's market still. So that's good for the seller. So if you're looking to sell your house, this is like the best market to sell your house. You're getting top dollar for your homes, and there's still a price increase. Even if they decide to hold on the house and maybe sell it later, I mean, there's still money there. It's the best time, either if you want to buy, hold, or buy for a rental property, which rentals are in very high demand as well right now. Yeah.
The rental story is just, it's amazing. And the more I talk, like I'm here, so I feel like every week I learn something and I have to share my information. And people are just amazed because they really have no idea unless you're in there. And then once they start the process, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're going to have, Martha, do you want to come join us? I know you had to leave us for a minute. I'll very smoothly bring you in. You don't have to come if you need a little break still. Just
Okay.
Martha.
I recall already.
And you handle the loan part of it, the Security National Mortgages, and you've been quite busy yourself, right?
Yes, especially with the refinance. There's the interest rates are still low. So I just invited to everybody who own a house and they bought the house about 2 or 3 years ago. They can refinance, especially if they have an FHA loan. Probably those people, they already qualify to remove the mortgage insurance that they paying right now. So right there is a A plus.
Right?
Yes. So I just invited to, call us and we can give you a free consultation and we can sit down, explain them what's the best program for them, and then we can move forward.
And even I always think too, like myself, we go back and forth, my husband and I, should we sell? We like our house, but then we think about the future as we get closer to retirement. Why not just come and talk to these ladies and this team? And it might help you evaluate your situation a little better. You never know. You might discover that, wow, you know what? Maybe I should sell my house and buy a house. I will tell you, the people that in my neighborhood, they already I said, did you have a house? Do you have a house already? Yes, we bought a house up at North Scottsdale already. And I was like, oh, that's good, because I know you've told the story about if you sell your house, you better make sure you have a house as well to move into, huh?
Yes, because we're running that into a lot. Like people are looking to upgrade on a house, or either upgrade or downsize on a house. It all depends on the size of the home or what their needs are. And right now we have this very active market that they're putting their house for sale, but we just need to make sure that they do qualify, and that once we put their house for sale, we're going to help them. And that is our commitment, because we want them to buy another house. We don't want them to sell their house and then try to find another house, and then for them to be like homeless, not have a house. I mean, that's not our idea. Our idea is to help you sell the house and make sure you have a place to go. Make sure you do qualify even to buy a house, even before listing your house for sale, because that's our priority, families.
I just can't even imagine. And then you said the rental market. I mean, you've told me some horror stories about rentals. And all, you know what I want to ask, and I'm sorry, I'm going to divert this just a little bit, but have we talked about, because I always hear that commercial about your title and how it can be fraud and be careful if your title, and is that it's really real, huh? That it can happen?
Yes, it's real, and it's happening right now, especially to our Hispanic community. They're like the target for these type of frauds. They're going to different websites where they advertise, hey, this house it's a rental. This house is for rent. And people go and drive by the property and they think it's legit. They think it's actually the owner of the property putting it for lease, but it's a scam. It's a scam. And they will usually tell people, like, I'll meet you there outside the property, give me the money or give me a money order. Don't put a name on it. And then they'll say, I'll give you a key, or tomorrow I'll leave the key under the mat. That people, they make them sign a contract, which is a fake contract. They're not the owners. If they don't let you inside the house, if they don't walk the house with you, if they don't show proof that they're the owners, and it's very simple. If you want to know who a owner of the property is, just go to Maricopa County Assessors, and there you could just type in the address information, and it will actually give you the owner's name. That way you can know you're dealing directly with the owner. And don't be afraid to ask the owner, okay, so you are Mr. Gonzalez, is, can I see your driver's license, just to make sure that you are the legit owner. Or maybe we could go to a title company where there's a notary so they can sign the lease agreement. I mean, there's many different ways that you can protect yourself before handing out money to somebody that you don't know. And because there is a high demand of rentals, people are just posting social media for sale, for rent, or lease with an option to purchase, which really doesn't exist. A lot of people call me, oh, I want a rental house with the option to buy it later. I mean, those years, many years back, those type of contracts did exist. Nowadays, they don't exist. They don't.
Really?
Yeah. You're going to find them, but they're going to be very rare. And sometimes people say, okay, give me, because I had somebody come to the office, give me $20,000 up front. I'm going to do a lease contract to you, and then in 2 years you can buy this property. But see, things
That's
like
a big
this.
chunk of cash.
Yes, and people actually fall for that. Wow. Yes. So you need to be careful when you're leasing a house. If you're looking for a rental, come and talk to a professional. Any real estate agent in the state of Arizona has access to the MLS rentals, which is it's going to be legit. You're going to be protected if you have a real estate agent on your side. Or look for a company that does property management as well. I know that they're all over the valley, and they could get in contact with them. You can Google them, and that's the right way to do a rental.
Got to make sure that you do your research, and that's why we partner with the Lozada team and Security National, because these guys, they're really professionals, and what we've been learning too, and just as we grow our relationship, they really do care. They have such great stories, and it's the way you would treat your own family, as Christina was talking about. And in these days, unfortunately, there's some bad people out there. Can't say anything else. And so you really have to watch who you're dealing with. So, we wouldn't partner up with anybody we didn't feel, I feel comfortable giving anyone their information and their phone number. And I'm very particular, so that's a lot,
Thank you,
because
Alice.
it's your reputation on the line. It's your reputation to do it.
Yes.
So what's a highlight of this week? Oh, you wanted to dedicate this program, right?
Yes, I think right now we are seeing a lot of people that are buying. We want to say thank you to all the single moms and all the single dads that do walk into our office, because it's an extra effort. Maybe they're single and they're still trying to buy a house for the family, for the children. So I just want to say thank you to all the moms that had come to our office, and they're single and they're still working and struggling and trying to keep everything together, and they're still trying to provide a better home for their children. So I just want to say thank you. And if you are a single mom or a single dad that is looking to buy a house, come with the professionals of Lozada Team and Security National Mortgage, and we're here to guide you and help you and make this process easy for you, because we know you have so many things going on your life, children's work and so many stuff, but we're here to help you and guide you.
Yes, and this is a very kid-friendly operation here
Yes,
at 2070 East Baseline. All right, so we're getting ready. We're going to go on a little break. When we come back, we're going to have much more information. Don't go away. And while we're on that break, grab your cup of coffee and tell somebody else, hey, you know what? I'm watching this great show. It's about home buying and all kinds of good information. Turn them on to us. You won't be sorry. So I'm Alice Lara with Christina and Marta, and we'll be right back with La Voz de la Comunidad, powered by the Lozada team. Don't go away. Hey, we're back. This is the Chips and Salsa show, and normally we do politics, but you know what? Thursdays, 4 p.m., we just throw away the politics because it's all about La Comunidad. So it's La Voz de la Comunidad, powered by the Lozada team. Sorry, George is not here today. It's only me, Alice Lara, hosting, but I have my two beautiful partners here, and we have Christina.
Hello.
And also Marta.
Hi again.
And you might be watching us on Facebook. We have the Central City Radio app as well, too. And let me tell you, we went on a little break, right, for a couple minutes. Their phones do not stop ringing. They do not stop ringing because they are so busy. So you want to make sure if you have some home buying needs or selling needs to take care of, or renting needs, loan needs, everything, make sure you give these guys a call because they are super duper busy. And also, let's mention this again because I'm so excited about this. I really am.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a first-time home buyer programs. Explain. Walk-ins are welcome. It's going to be right here at the community center, and this is at 24th Street and Baseline. We're right next to the Bank of America. The address is 2070 East Baseline. We're kid-friendly. You know, we're talking today a lot about single moms, single dads, and you know what? Maybe you think you can't buy a home, and maybe you can. How are you going to know if you don't ask and find out? And this is the team to find out about. I'm sure you guys have come across that, right? Somebody comes in, well, I don't think I can do it. Bam, you make it happen.
Yes, yes.
This is a common, this is a very common that people say, no, I'm not qualified. I lost my house about 2-3 years ago, or I filed bankruptcy 2-3 years ago, and I know that I'm not qualified for. Don't disqualify by yourself. Give us the opportunity to sit down with you and look at your credit, and let's help you to work and explain you and tell you, give you the guidance what you need to do.
Yeah, because even if they're not ready, I know that you can help them and say, okay, you need to do this or take care of this little problem. So why not get that free advice? And that's going to be February 27th, so it's on a Saturday, and that's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Like Christina always says, and Martha says, you don't have to be here all day. It's not going to take you all day necessarily. Don't worry about that, right?
Yeah, so it's going to be February 27th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And the classes, we could say classes, or we're going to be announcing every 30 minutes. It's going to be a new session. So the sessions are going to be about 15 to 20 minutes long, and you're going to be listening to what's available as a home buyer, what it's a purchase contract, why does the inspection have to be done at the time you go under contract, what are the different programs for people that want to qualify that could give you the money actually for the down payment assistance. Do you qualify for these type of programs? So this is a home buyers fair. So this fair, a lot of buyers are going to be coming in that day. And please, if you're going to come in, we recommend that everybody has to be wearing their mask because safety is very important for us as well. There's going to be somebody there at the door also checking the temperature of everyone that's coming in. And it is kids friendly, but if you're looking to buy a house, I would recommend if you're coming to this home fair just for adults to come or the parents to come. That way we don't have a lot of people here running around. And we're going to have the loan officers as well. They're going to have their stations, and they're going to, if you want more information, they're going to sit down with you. They're going to go over your credit, over your financials, and they're going to determine for how much you qualify and if you qualify for the first-time home buyers program as well. The first-time home buyers program, that's the program where they're going to let you know if you're eligible for the down payment assistance. And Martha can tell them a little bit more about it because she's the loan officer. So the down payment assistance program, a lot of people don't know, Martha, because they're calling me and asking me, what is a down payment assistance program? Do I have to pay it back? Is it free money? Is it for my down payment? What is that exactly for?
Yeah, basically most of the people thinking that they need a lot of money to buy a house, and these times it's not necessarily. If there is a lot of good programs that they can be eligible to. If they qualify, they can get the money, and the money is for the down payment. And some of the programs, some of the money they can use even for some of the closing costs. So I think it's not only for the down payment. We have the program can help you with the 3, 4, or 5%. and for of the loan amount, and if they qualify, if they are a first responder, like if they are firefighters, police, teachers, nurses, teacher assistant, they can get a 1% extra.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Just being that occupation.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's a lot of programs. Again, we invite them to come to the class, and we're gonna sit down with them with you. We're gonna have also, Christina, I think you didn't mention that we're gonna have somebody for a company, for the credit company, where they can, if they have some credit issue, they can sit down with them and they can explain they can give you the advice on what exactly they need to do to increase the credit score. Because for these programs, they have to have a credit score in order for them to qualify for the down payment assistance.
Can you run their credit for them if they come here?
Yeah, we're gonna run your credit, and it's free. We're not charge anything.
Fantastic.
So we're gonna run your credit. We're gonna tell you right in there if you qualify, for how much you qualify for, what kind of programs did you qualify for, how much your payment it's gonna be approximately. So it's gonna be a really nice class. It's gonna be a very it's gonna be a lot of information on the class, and like Christina say, it's not the all day. We're gonna be here from 10 to 2, but you don't have to be here all day. It's gonna be every 30 minutes. It's gonna be a new class, so it's gonna be a very nice workshop.
Yes. So anybody that wants to find out a little bit more information, or if you're looking to buy a house, don't know where to start, this is the right time to come join us and get informed on what you need to do. And that is very nice, Martha, that Security National Mortgage is offering and bringing like the credit specialist to come and sit down with people, because a lot of times they have credit issues because they check their FICO score on Credit Karma and they don't know what to do, what they need to pay off. Like I know that you run a credit for one of my clients not long ago, and she had some questions because it showed on her credit report that she had some pending accounts, some charge off. And she was like, what do I need to pay? Do I need to pay my medical collections, the accounts that are charged off? What do I need to do? And Martha told her exactly what she needed to do. If it's charged off, you don't need to pay this, or you can come into a settlement with them and try to see if you could pay less, and then it will be settled so it can look better on your credit report. And then your FICO score starts going up. So that's what she did. Within a month, her FICO score was up like 42 points. I mean, she was able to buy a house. Now we have a prequel and we're showing her houses. So it is very important for you guys to understand that credit talks, and it actually says who you are, because even a lot of banks, when people are getting higher, now they're even checking their credit. I mean, are you a good fit to work?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So really, credit, it's a priority here. So if you come to this workshop, this home fair that we're going to have, every 30 minutes we're going to have a new session, and you're going to be able to talk on one with the loan officer, with the credit specialist, or if you have any questions or any doubts about the contract or how the real estate market is, we're going to have the realtors as well here with us. In-house.
And the more important, Christina, that it's going to be a bilingual class. So basically, it's going to be English and Spanish. So we do this a couple times already, and there are people who attend the class. They are really, they're not disappointed. They're really happy. They learn a lot, especially, like I say, because there's people that they don't know where to start. They don't know that they qualify, or they don't know because they went with another lenders and they tell them, oh no, you not qualify for the down payment assistant, or the down payment assistant is not fit to you. Here in Security, we don't. I mean, we try to help them and encourage to take advantage of all those programs that are available in there for them.
Yeah, and we had a situation. I had a listing that came up, and I got an offer on that listing. And the day of closing, then we got a credit denial letter from another bank that said, oh, they don't qualify. And we were like, why don't they qualify? Because they're DACA and they don't qualify for the down payment assistance programs, because not every bank has the DACA down payment assistance program. And what Security National does, they do have the DACA program, and DACA also, DACA users do qualify for the down payment assistance program with Security National Mortgage.
I didn't know that. I thought everyone had
No,
this,
not everybody. Not everybody will give you a loan with a work permit as well. So Security National Mortgage is one of the banks that does loans with that helps DACA become a homeowner as well. And they have the down payment assistance programs for people not only with DACA but with work permits. Yeah.
That's good information.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just like Christina say, everyone is a different situation. Everyone and we treat them like unique. And we sit down with them, we explain them, we take the time to go with them, and we explain them the different scenarios and the different programs that they qualify for. And at the end, well, it's their decision which one. We explain, okay, you come up with the down payment, this is going to be your payment, this is going to be your interest rate, this is going to be your this is how much you qualify for. If you use the down payment assistant with this down payment assistant program, then your payment is going to be this. So we usually, if there is available, we give them like 2 or 3 different options, and then at the end, well, the borrower is the one who make the decision.
I just want to encourage people, you know, a long time ago when I was a renter, and I just thought, you know, we can't afford a home, there's nothing, and somebody just told me, so why don't you just find out, you know, and you just have it in your head because you've been renting for so long. And I said, well, okay, why not? I mean, we were both working. We've been working a while. And of course, we didn't know, but we had really good credit. We didn't even know that, you know. And it all worked out for us. And here, if you can come to one place and it sounds like you can just about get any question answered that day. Yeah. And it won't involve that much time because everybody's here. Got a credit question? You're going to go over there. Want to find out about a pre-qual? You go down over here to Martha. And then, of course, you're ready. If you're ready, then you just go rock it with Christina. And she's going to find a house for you. I mean, just everything is right there. So you've given great tips about the homebuyer program that you're going to have. But, of course, you're always available for everything else. We're down to our next break already. Now, you know the show is a good one when it's going fast because there's so much good information. Take a few seconds and tell people we're going to come right back, and I'm going to let you take it out if you want to even, and what we're going to talk about next.
Well, stay tuned because we will be right back, and we're going to be talking still about houses and more stuff here with Martha, Alice, and
Christina.
Yep.
Very nicely done. All right, we'll be right back with La Voz de la Comunidad, powered by the Lozada team. Don't go anywhere because you don't know what you're going to miss.
No, and I heard that.
We are back with the Chips and Salsa Show. Normally we do politics, but not on Thursday. Thursday's all about the community, and it's a nice little break. I'm Alice Lara, and this is La Voz de la Comunidad, and it's the Lozada time, powered by the Lozada team, with the lovely Cristina Lozada.
Hola, hola.
And the beautiful Marta Rodriguez.
Hola, 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 hola.
Now, you guys should have been here for the commercial break because we had like a really interesting show and talked about, I don't know if you guys want to talk about some stuff, but I don't know if you are comfortable.
We were talking about UFOs on the break, yeah, because we were saying we were driving back from Tijuana, Mexico last night, Martha and myself, and from I believe it was from Yuma coming to Hilabin.
Oops, and now my jefa is going to be where I was yesterday.
And we were driving back. It was around 10:30, so it's all dark. You could see the stars. They look so beautiful if you're driving there through nighttime. Just look at the sky. You could see all the stars. They look amazing. But when we were like driving back, we just saw this light that appeared in front of us. It was like a golden light, and we actually got it on video.
They got great video.
Yeah, we got it on video, and we still don't know what it is. We're just still saying, was it like a UFO? What was this? And I even posted it on Facebook. So if you guys are wondering what this is, you could just request a friend. Request me as friend there on Facebook, Cristina Lozada. Just look for me there, and then you'll see me there, and then you'll find me. So my page says Cristina Lozada Realtor. So.
And I was joking with them, but I think that, whatever force is up there, they know that this is the best real estate team, and they're looking for some, stuff on earth, and they say, well, we might as well go and, see what we can do. And if you get a call from these, this double yellow light they showed, the video's really good. It's really amazing. Please let us know, and then, of course, book them as a guest on the show, okay?
Yeah, and I said we have a very crazy market, so now we even have UFOs looking for homes here.
That's how in demand it is now.
I need to talk to my boss so they can look at to see if we can put it at the loans for them.
Yeah, I wonder how you run a credit check on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's the FICO score for them, right?
FICO score, absolutely. But
yes.
Let me tell you, this team, speaking of being out of this world, they are out of this world because they have everybody here. It's all the professionals, the Lozada team, Security National Mortgage, whatever your needs are for home selling, home buying. I mean, they can do it all. And just, I can't say enough and encourage you, just come and find out. And this first-time home buyer programs, it's going to be great on February 27th here at 2070 East Baseline. Tell your friends about it. What would you like to focus? You want to talk a little bit more about actually doing the loan process for a home, because I know people get real freaked out and intimidated about all that.
Yeah, thank you. And if you're not able to attend the class, the only thing that you need to do is you can give us a call. You can call us at 602-460-4295. And one of our expert professional from Security National and the Vasquez team, we're going to take your application. We can take the application over the phone. We can send you the application so you can fill it in on your own. If you feel, we understand that right now for the COVID, a lot of people, they don't want to be, too close with another people, and that's fine. We have, we take the old, secure, sanitizing everything all the time. We, like
all
Christina say, all the precaution. Yeah, like Christina say, we're gonna take the temperature, give you we're gonna give you a single hand sanitizer, so you can take with you. So we take care, but if you not feel comfortable, you can just give us a call, and we can take your application over the phone. We can give you all the guide over the phone. We can or we can send you the application, and you can fill it in on the comfort of your house. So it's a lot of way. Don't wait. Or don't think about it 2 times. The only thing that you need to do is just give us a call, and we're gonna just tell you where you at, and if we need to work it out a little bit on your credit, we are going to give you, the tools so you can be able to buy a house, or even though you want to refinance your house, take advantage of the low interest rate, because we don't know. I hear that the interest rate it's gonna start going up. So, but as of right now, we still have a low interest rate. So don't wait a lot and give us a call. You can call us again. The phone number is 602-460-4295, and we're going to take care of you.
I bet you've heard so many stories and people in Kim. I'm curious, at this point, are you having like all ages, or do you think more young people are looking for homes, or does it really not matter anymore?
Yeah, I think the young people, they see the value of buying a house is just because they're having a place to live, but they're also making an investment. Yeah. And now that we have all the younger generation who they're students and they're saying like, oh, I want to put my money in the stock market, I want to invest in shares, and now I want to invest on my own house where I'm going to be paying a monthly payment for my house, but over the years it's going to be a big investment. That's the best savings anyone could have. Invest on their own home. And I see people now, they purchase their house 5-6 years ago, they're putting it for sale. The money that they are netting, just pocket money, it's about $200,000 to $150,000 to $200,000. Wow. And that is just in a 5-year term that they purchased a house 5 years ago. Now they're selling it just because the price increased over the years. It's just money generated for their pocket. Not even the bank is going to give them that great investment in return, but a house is. So we do see a lot of the younger generation trying to buy a house, and because they have the need for the house, but they also see buying a house as a big investment for them. Yeah, they don't want to spend their money on rent.
That's correct, Christina, and that's one of the major reasons why the market, the real estate market, I don't think so that it's gonna shut down. It's gonna be because the people, the new generation, who have education, who have make really good money, they prefer to invest on their own house than just go and renting, because they don't want to rent. Most of the young people, they don't want to go and rent like an old house. They want to live nice in a nice place. So those rent is what, around 14?
Now we're seeing rents about $2,300
wow.
a month for a nice home, a nice house with a pool that give them the freedom and everything that they're looking for. But now they have to pay rent, which is $2,300 up to $4,000 a month, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for something nice. But with that amount of money, they could be buying a house and not paying rent. So whatever money they put into a house is going to be saved up there. And then we were looking at the datos with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce here for the state of Arizona, which if you guys go into datos and Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, you're going to see how many more people do graduate. So we do have a lot of Hispanic professionals becoming doctors, becoming lawyers, getting a better education, which I'm very proud of. And thank you and congratulations to all of those that are achieving all this, because it's making our economy here for the state of Arizona grow.
Stronger.
Yeah, it's making it grow. It's making it stronger. And we were a minority at some point, but now we're actually doing something that we're empowering our economy here in the state of Arizona. And something else that I read, which was like, I couldn't believe it, but it said by year 2023, Hispanic are going to be the #1 home buyers here for the state of Arizona, investing over, what was it, 53? It was 53. It was $53 billion that we're going to be just invested by the Hispanic community just here in the state of Arizona.
That's just 2 years away.
It's 2 years away. So what that makes me think, if you're thinking, oh, I'm struggling to get a house now just because the prices are going up, wait, I mean, the prices are not going to stop going up. So if you're pre-qualifying now, take that pre-qualification, buy what you can buy, because the more time passes, the less you're going to be able to get the house that you can afford nowadays. Yeah, because the price increase is going to be big, and we have more and more buyers coming into the state of Arizona, new buyers, and then we have the people here in the state that are trying to buy too. Yeah.
And my understanding, Christina, and tell me if I'm wrong, but my understanding is that if they want to buy a house, if they go with the management company, their income have to be 3 times.
If they want to rent a house.
If they want to rent a house, sorry.
Yes.
It have to be 3 times what the rent is.
Yeah, 3 times their income. So if they're gonna lease a house that is $2,300 a month, they have to be making about $8,000 a month. Yeah,
Yes.
before they could lease them that
That is
house.
And they
interesting
run the credit.
information. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time if even though if they say no, we already rent the house to somebody else, they still pay for the application. They still pay and they pay application for every adult that is 18 years older.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the application fee is going to be $45 to $60 per adult. Yeah, and they have to run their credit, so it's 23 to 27, up to $35 per credit application as well, because they have to run
Just
the
because
credit.
they're going to live there.
Yes.
So
yes.
Christina and Martha, it
So
seems like
we-
all that money.
Yeah,
Wow.
so we not charge you to run your credit. You may qualify to buy your house with a zero down, even though you can get some kind of extra money for you to help you with the closing costs. So what are you going to lose to call us?
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing.
And you're spending all that money on rent. And
Yes.
it's rent. So you're not going to see that again. And why not invest it in a house? And it seems like you have, because people are afraid of, well, if I have the house and I have different expenses and things, well, I think you have it already if you're paying that high of a rent money. Wow.
Yes, and I found the economic opportunity where it says Hispanic buying power in Arizona will surpass 57 billions by year 2022.
Next
So I
year.
have it here. Yeah, next year.
Yeah, and remember that at Security National, we're here to help you. We're here to guide you. We're not here to just, to do anything with your credit. We're here to help you. And because a lot of people, they say, well, I think my credit is bad. I'm not think so that I'm qualified because I know that my credit I have a low FICO score. We're not here for judge you. We're here to help you, to guide you, and to explain to you what exactly you need to do.
I think that's so wonderful. And just from the Latino perspective, wow, we have
Yeah.
1 minute for a little break.
I
Okay.
would like for you to read this before we go on the break, just the first part, Alice, because I want them coming from you.
Excellent. Arizona Hispanics' buying power is expected to hit an all-time high at $57.3 billion by 2022. In the Phoenix region alone, about 310,000 Latinos plan to buy a vehicle over the next year. About 95,000 plan to purchase a home or a condo. So that's a 2020 Datos
Yes.
report. Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. All right. We're going to be right back with the last segment of La Voz de la Comunidad. I'm used to having George here to help me with that. Powered by the Lozada team. Alice Lara, Christina, and Martha will be right back. Don't go away. Make sure you come back. And we are back. This is the Chips and Salsa Show Thursday edition. It's a special edition. I'm Alice Lara. Normally, Don Jorge's here, but he had to work. That's okay. You know what? Because he's got to work hard because he's going to be buying a new home soon, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
This is La Voz de la Comunidad, powered by the Lozada team. And we have with us, we have the beautiful Cristina.
Hola, hola.
And also the wonderful Marta Rodriguez.
Hello.
I wanted just to, she gave me some more information. Christina's just full of wonderful information. So here's some more Latino findings, okay? So U.S. Latino buying power could reach $1.9 trillion by 2023. I didn't say billion, I said trillion. Hispanics now account for 30.9% of Arizona's population. So that's about getting close to about a third of Arizona. Phoenix is ranked the 6th largest major city for Hispanic population with 643,000 residents. The Hispanic U.S. high school graduation rate moved from 57% in 2000 to 71.8% in 2019. I mean, we are a hopping and rocking state. Everybody wants to move here. It's wonderful. And that's why this team is so important. You know what? Take a couple of minutes because they are remarkably and wonderfully bilingual. So give your little commercial en español también.
Hola a todos, ya saben, yo soy Cristina Lozada, su amiga y su agente de bienes raíces de confianza, y el día de hoy me encuentro aquí con la bella Marta Rodríguez, que está con nosotros, y estamos para dar información sobre compra o venta de casas. Para los que no conozcan a Marta, ella es prestamista hipotecaria que le puede ayudar a usted en el proceso de la compra de su casa y en el préstamo. Marta, ¿por qué no dejo que tú digas tu parte?
Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy Marta Rodríguez con Security National Mortgage en el equipo de Vázquez, y efectivamente, Cristina, estamos aquí, somos nuestro lema son dos equipos con un solo corazón para ayudarlo a usted.
Oh, that's beautiful. You know, normally I don't speak Spanish because I do not have beautiful Spanish like that. Sí entiendo y hablo español, but you guys do it so beautifully and wonderfully. But you don't have to speak Spanish to come here because they're totally bilingual. In fact, there's some other languages I understand too that are also spoken in their office. You know, I just want to say that you don't only serve Latinos, but the Latino culture is so home-oriented and family-oriented. We have always been that way. And I mean, that's one of the first things. You get married, you want to buy, even if you don't get married, you want to buy a home. You want to set down some roots and do that. And it just makes so much sense to do it and solidify your life that way. Would you please tell your friends about this show? Because it is so important. I can't tell you enough. They are changing lives. They are affecting people every day. They might even be affecting outer space people. We don't know.
We were and talking about that yesterday. We were crossing the border from Tijuana to San Isidro, right? And there's this person from Haiti. Yeah. And then they start talking a little bit in Spanish, and I'm like, what other languages do you speak? So there's another person with us in the car that knows how to speak French. So they started speaking French there. We're just crossing the border. And they were speaking French. And I was like, oh, my God.
Totally trilingual.
They were in a long conversation just speaking French. I was like, oh, wow. So we do speak different languages, español, francés.
Even though we're like...
a señas, nosotros les podemos ayudar en todos los idiomas. El idioma es universal, se puede decir. Cuando uno quiere, uno puede. So, con eso los dejo el día de hoy. Gracias por estar aquí todavía mirando esta programación. Recuerde que para compra o venta de casa estamos aquí para ayudarles. Yo soy Cristina Lozada, su amiga y su agente de bienes raíces de confianza.
Y yo soy Marta Rodríguez con Security National Mortgage y estamos aquí para ayudarle.
I'm Alice Lara. And this has been La Voz de la Comunidad, powered by the Lozada team with Security National Mortgage. And as is tradition now in this show, at the end of the show, oh, by the way, thank you, Steve Palmer, who is our tech director. Thank you. And also, thank you to Julian Allison, who is owner of Central City Radio and behind the computer there. And a special, wonderful thank you to Jamie Villegas, who, you know what she does for us? She always has chips and salsa for us. She's so wonderful. And she does things around here at the community center. So when you come down on the 27th, remember, they're here from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., you get to meet Jamie, because Jamie's going to be here too. And there'll be anything you want to talk about. So I want everyone to have a wonderful weekend, you know.
Yes.
Call them if you need them. Just call them, all righty? And that's 602-460-4295. I'm Alice Lara, Cristina, And Martha, we'll see you next week, Thursday at 4 p.m. here on the Chips and Salsa Show, La Voz de la Comunidad, powered by the Lozada team.
Salud.
Salud.
Buying or selling, please give us a call.
And refinance.
Yep. Yay. Thank you, Jamie, for the salsa.
Oh,
Yep.
that's good. Delicious.